Ooh, baby, you serving. Look at them curves, I see how they curving. Cold bro, be calling her Kerwin. Wanna get my lips on it, tryna sip it like bourbon. Lil' baby, it's urgent. You had a purr so long. Feelings that I got for you so strong. Tryna take you on a ride, baby, hold on. You and me can't see how it could go wrong. You queen, I'm a god, that's a combo. A little candlelight, then a little combo. You on beat the goes, and in the morning we be listening to Mambo.
I spent all night in the lab. You coming over with your overnight bag. Ask yourself, am I the best you ever had? I'm your dog like a chocolate puppy lab. She pulling up, she said I never miss a I got the smoothest game, it's called the gift of gab. I made 2 drinks and now we do our little dance. I'm looking in your eyes, you got me in a trance.
You can spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. What about all of the memories we miss? Yeah, yeah.
On my Prince shit, walk with a limp shit. That Andre Hicks game that I'm spitting, it hit different when it was written. That fingertip, hips, ass, titties, lip shit. Reminiscing when I was hitting. Keisha Wild, she ain't know what she was missing. Y'all clipping like Black Griffin. Sound like a bitch and a half, you diss. Y'all ain't see me get it through your rabbit ass brain. But yo, shit, to get attention, you gotta say my motherfucking name. Baby, I'm trying to turn your water to wine. I love when I'm hitting and you telling me that it's mine.
You can spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. All the memories we would miss. Yeah, yeah. You can spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. What about all of the memories we would miss? Yeah, yeah.
Straight up doing digits.
Girl, you took my love for granted. Had to wrap my heart in bandages. I gave you every advantage. All you left me with is damages. It's like no matter what I do, you treat me like I never done nothing for you. You said you'd ride or die, but that just wasn't true. I know love isn't fair, but I don't make the rules. That ain't no excuse, but I got so I choose me every my zone, but I just end up searching for your clone. Thinking about you living in my home, but every time we talking on the phone, I feel. Yo, what's good? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. Your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We put the coast and west coast because we're the only radio station committed to the coast. What's up, Miss Cheer, Serenity, Moya Boynton, Witch Bitch, Casey Family, Antidote 805, Leviticus 9. Witch Bitch says, and twice on the weekends. What's good, y'all? I hope everyone had a good weekend. My bad. Let me send shit out to a couple people. 1 second, y'all. There we go. Rare Breed in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. I think I seen Key in the chat too. What's good, man? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Like I was saying, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I got to relax a little bit. So I can't complain. I'm gonna be bringing up my co-hosts, Big Mike and the name Uno, a little bit later. Before I do, I just got a couple announcements I want to get to. I want to remind you guys that we will be performing in the Mission Plaza, San Luis Obispo. That's Connect the Coast will be performing in the Mission Plaza in Slow, June 14th. More details on the way, but make sure you stay tuned. Also, Kush GPT out right now. Don't forget to add that to your libraries and playlists. And we're still giving away tickets to see Lou Deezy June 7th at the Fremont Theater in San Luis Obispo. If you want to win tickets, all you got to do is tap the link in our bio. You should see all that information in our bio. So go get your tickets. You have until June 5th to qualify to win. So make sure you tap the link in our bio so you get that information. Rare Breach says, much love to Antidote 805. And Rare Breach said, love the album, man. We definitely love it too. It's aging really well. I appreciate all the contributions that you and Mike Easy and Brittany made to it. So, you know, it's still growing. We got more on the way too. More hits from Chris GPT on the way too. So, and more issues of Kush GPT, which are going crazy, yo. The next few issues of Kush GPT are actually going to be really, really insane. I guess I should say that now. Don't be offended if you're a character in Kush GPT. Don't be offended. Like, if I made you a bad guy, I don't see you as a bad guy in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there has to be bad guys. There has to be good guys. Not everybody can be a bad guy. Not everybody can be a good guy. So don't trip on how I created your characters for Kush GPT. It doesn't reflect how I see you in real life. It's just me trying to tell the craziest story that I could possibly tell. So, but new issues of Kush GPT are on the way. Mind Off in the chat. What's good? I see you. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I see Uno in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Rare Breeze says, hell yeah, man. Anytime. We got you. Definitely appreciate that. DJ The Prince is in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. But like I said, more issues of Kush GPT on the way. I'm really excited for you guys to read those because I'm turning the story up 22 notches at least. It's pretty crazy. So I'm excited for everybody to read it. I think for the people that do read it, it's gonna fuck up the coast for sure. But is that real quick though? I see in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Let's play. Oh my god. Let's do some Holy Grail by Mike Bless. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast, and I'm bringing up my co-host. There's a lot to talk about, man. If there's anything you want to talk about specifically in the chat, let me know. Also, still taking reviews. So if you want your music reviewed, it's $5. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Let us know. We got you in the chat. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Hold the mic like the Holy Grail. Spit the truth to the people, we are not for sale. Only the strong persevere and prevail. Ill material is distributed to clientele. It's ill-advised. When the illest to spit it dead or alive. Bar evangelist, words from the mandible. Raw mechanical, removing heads from your clavicle. Another minute of the gimmick, epidemic, artificially synthetic, delicate rapper genetics. Hold the microphone cord like the noose. Introduce abuse methods, killing sons that I produce. It's been a while, more rappers that I expire. Spitting holy water, baptized in eternal fire. Depth where we from, late spoken in tongues. The life into the air like the shots of a gun. Represent like the holy grail.
Poisonous. It ain't hard to tell.
Rare Breeze says, microphone blessed. Mike Bless is live in Oxnard May 31st. It's about to be sick.
Yeah. So that's the end of them surrendering. No shots of adrenaline. Pencil in the poisonous. Some order words. Origin, the story is historical. Language metaphorical. Spoken in the verses and the choruses. Eyes like I'm Jesus, believers. Hold a mic. The feedback. Mind like the Egypt. Strategic. Beast, the Mona Lisa. My rap procedure leaving them selective amnesia.
Jenny in the chat, what's good?
Emporium street formula. Legendary status, California. Spit the words in the paraphrases elevated.
Rare Breeze says J-Lock is open and up for a legend. What legend would that be? Let us know.
I've guys mortified. Story never lies. Described and immortalized. You can't imagine it. Imagine it. Lavish and extravagant.
Real quick though, what's good? We're gonna start off with your topic. We're gonna start off the show with your topic. We're gonna take it out to where should we take it? Let's do yeah, he just dropped. D Banks actually just dropped a new video. It's called Traffic. CTC Radio. Let's check it out. Brand new music, D Banks.
I'm on fire right now. When you grab it, swerving through the traffic, laughing, tapping when you grab it. Ain't for nothing, made it happen, made it disappear like magic. Damn it. I'm in a spaceship, baby, call you when it's landing. But right now with my niggas flying through the city doing damage. Oh, you ain't know I'm savage, please excuse my bad habit. See,
good look, CC. I'll make sure to not talk over the music.
Stand style when shit get cracking on our G, let it action. When I see you keep that passion, make the nigga like some Gatorade. I hate to play today. Lock up top and catch the fade. I park a nigga like a break. I got the juice like ocean spray. When my youngest flowing through the city, smoking like a chimney. Can't nobody get it with me. Better sneak this cause you pity pressure on me like a thorn. Telling club what's the point? Bending corners like a joint. Niggas hating, keep their distance. Now they calling snitches witness. All that mouth from the dentist. Gotta watch them while you winning. Take shit that hurt my kidney. Swerving while a nigga dizzy. Finally got the capo with me. Wish a nigga would get silly. Roll his asses like a Bentley. Not a nigga with me friendly. I think the line in me. Okay, they gone. So a nigga right back on. Swinging through the traffic in the bucket like I'm Barry Bonds. I mixture in my cup is guaranteed. You me niggas never got along a rocker with my niggas right or wrong. Swerving through the traffic, laughing, tapping when you grab it. Ain't for nothing, made it happen, made it disappear like magic. Damn it. I'm in the spaceship, baby, call you when it's landing. But right now with my niggas flowing through the city doing damage. Oh, you ain't know I'm savage, please excuse my bad habit. Seen it in the head to grab it, sleeping on me like a man. Ooh, why y'all niggas keeping staying style when shit get cracking on our G, I let it action when I keep that passion.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's D Banks out of Paso Robles. It's called Traffic. If you like that, make sure you add it to your library playlist. I got my guys on the stage. I didn't see you backstage.
Hold on, you know this nigga fired me today for playing with him online, right? So when he brought you up, right? I sat here for a minute, right? I just text this nigga, hey, nigga, you don't see me backstage? Hold on. I was really like this. Oh, them niggas sensitive. And I'm the Capricorn one. Look, bro. All I told my nigga the Lord was, you know, my nigga can gig. Like, he can really gig. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas can't dance, you know? I'm a gangster. I boogie. But I went in the comments. I'll be forgetting when you say shit in the comments, you playing online. I said, sit your square ass down somewhere. See, what niggas don't know, when we say that where I'm from, we say it's just, I'm from Northern California. It's the term of endearment. He ain't no square ass nigga. So let's just get that. But that nigga's reply, Uno, was like this: "You fired." I text the nigga. Hey, I said, oh, so we firing niggas by comments on Instagram. He goes like this: anything can happen in the Trump administration. Hey, nigga, he don't know. I was so hot. I said, let me go work on my craft. I did a full video and a short today. I said, man, I'm about to
let me set up my 401k. yeah.
I said, this is the third time this nigga threatened to fire me. I said, him and Uno had a full blowout last week. He still ain't talking about firing that nigga.
It's because the nigga almost quit. My goddamn. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man. When you almost quit.
Hey, you know what I like about Uno? Hey, you know what I like about Uno? So, see, I know Uno caught on to me almost instigating it. But when I seen him, as you can tell, Uno, I can read body language. That's a good shit I got from the pen. So I stopped, right? But you know what I told myself? Because I don't judge characters, but I know niggas like you. I got little bros, right? Where I come from, that's how we talk. Nigga ain't gonna get mad, but there's always a nigga like me on the side like this. Ooh, how can I pump this up? How can I get these niggas to squabble? But once I seen that shit you was on, I said, oh no, let me leave this one alone. These niggas in here hot about this porn.
But I will say this. This is the first time I ever seen it. I done had about 1,000 conversations on CTC radio over episodes. I've never seen other podcasts ever have an episode about a CTC radio episode. Shout out to Real Quick Though. Half of his episode on the Real Quick Though podcast was about mine and Uno's debate, and I never seen that. So that to me, that means we really dictating the culture out here. I really fuck with that. But I definitely want Uno was here on Friday. I definitely want to give Uno a chance to address the elephant in the room. Just say anything that you didn't get to say on Friday. So I want to set up your screen. So go ahead, man, and welcome back.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me back. Yeah, man. For those that checked in on Thursday, got a little spicy, a little hot tomato in this bitch. But nah, man, ain't nothing to address. I think I said everything I said. I felt how I felt, and you felt how you felt. You said what you said, and that sparks great conversation, great debate. I don't feel no type of way. I mean, I'm a product of understanding what it takes to produce and being an entertainer. So half of it was entertainment, and half of it was real passion about whatever we choose to speak about. And then, when I didn't come Friday, it was just to make y'all niggas more thirsty. We was fine. We already talked. But, I know y'all niggas love drama. So, I had to get my producer cap on and not pull up on Thursday or Friday. So it made it a little more spicy. So y'all all tune in on Monday. You know what I mean? But nah, I don't feel no type of way about it. I said what I said. Me and Lord had our conversation about it, and we kind of got that out there. So I don't really name that much for me to say.
Yeah, nigga, you not showing up Friday. Nigga, I had my baby come in here and say what's up to everybody. Miss, I don't want to show up. Yeah, fuck you.
Nah, man, I miss Twin. Nah, I
came in and said what's up.
She did a little drive-by. I will say everybody that has called, not everybody, but most of the people that have called me about talking about that conversation have been on your side, Uno. A lot of people think I'm tripping. I'm still standing on what I'm standing on, but everybody agrees with you though. Pretty much.
Nah, I don't think you were. I think the part of the conversation, right, when you're having a conversation, somebody has to take one side, somebody has to take the other side. I don't, regardless of what our personal beliefs are, I think that just happens to be in the conversation. Like that's where you're gonna go, and I think that's part of a great, healthy conversation. I do. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. That was kind of why I was so mad. But that's part of it.
I feel that. Kid Air, Gerald Purify, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Same goes to Trap Guy, Gia, and Ashley. Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Man, but over the weekend, it was hella shit going on over the weekend. It's like almost too much shit going on.
Oh, no, I love it. Content.
Think let's start with the least, I think, the thing I care about the least. Boss Man D-Lo.
You say you wanted to start with Saint.
Well, we might as well get this.
No, we did because real quick though, did this whole podcast about we just did it. So
all right,
yeah. Actually, let's start here. Since Big Mike did half the legwork for us, let me go ahead and pull up one of Big Mike's reels because I liked it. So
what up, Gia?
They say but that motherfuckers like, oh, you back in your bag. Both of them did pretty good. You know, I'm averaging 1,000 views on them now, so I ain't tripping.
I like it. We gonna start with AB because I like this one. I feel like the way
I love that shit.
You never answered my question. Hold on. You never answered my question, and I ain't gonna let you slide. You gonna have to answer my question.
What?
And I watched back, yes. And I watched back what you said on your Instagram story, and you still ain't answer my motherfucking question.
Oh man, can we just move on?
No, I just want him to answer my question, and then we can move on.
Which question?
What is the good that porn does for society?
Oh,
that question. Okay, yeah.
Because your answer didn't answer my question.
I mean, to me, I'll tell the people what I said, but it's the same answer. So I'll be as quick as I can. I think porn is freedom of. I think porn is a form of speech, right? It's freedom of speech. So I don't want any speech to be censored because I think once you start censoring one form of speech, then it puts all forms of speech at risk. So what does porn do for society? Nothing really per se. But when you start attacking porn and saying that this form of speech is wrong, then it puts rap at risk. It puts movies at risk. It puts plays at risk. It puts books at risk. It puts all forms of speech at risk. And that is the thing that I'm against. It's not necessarily that I'm so for porn. It's I'm for speech, and porn is a form of speech. And I think if you attack that form of speech, then it puts the forms of speech that I really do love at risk. And I don't want that.
I hear you.
All right. No, not like being short with it. I agree.
No, yeah, I just wanted to answer. I wasn't trying to.
No, and for me to say that's a very intelligent answer. Okay.
I just don't. I don't. Like I said on the other shit, and I'm not about to keep going. I just don't see it fall under speech. But if you see it fall under speech, then I can understand your point of view for sure.
Bet. So, over the weekend, Antonio Brown, whatever little bit of mind he had left, this nigga lost.
He don't have a mind. You heard what?
And so we're gonna play.
All right.
We're gonna play Big Mike's reel, and then I'm gonna let you take it over from there, Big Mike. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
He'll go punt that nigga, boy.
It's a CTE himself, Antonio Brown, big AB, not the little one. Yeah, y'all know he crazy, man. Y'all don't follow him on Twitter. You see how he left the NFL? So y'all thought y'all was gonna run up at the Aiden Ross boxing event, right? Take his chain. I seen him put hands and feet. You know what I'm saying? Even got on the security that was trying to help him. Man, thank God for they got that stand your ground law, and then ran out there, pow, 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 pow. Y'all thought, man, he crazy. I thought y'all was gonna take a chance. Y'all need to stop messing with people's stuff, man. Leave people's stuff alone, man. Out of all the people you try to snatch a chain from, it's Aaron Hernandez 2.0. Leave that man alone, man. Leave people's stuff alone. Y'all low bottom chain snatching now, man. EDD got y'all messed up, bro. And that's the last chain y'all try to snatch.
Yeah, man. You know, big AB Antonio Brown, the big one, not the little one. He had the Aiden Ross boxing event in Florida. Allegedly, 4 to 5 people jumped him trying to take his chain. It was a melee. He in one of them new bell bottom fits fighting his ass off. The dude you see him kicking was part of the security that was trying to help him, but that's what happens in a melee. Antonio wouldn't grab that fire and chase some niggas outside and pow, pow, let off. I heard 2 shots. Florida, whatever agency came, sheriff for the police, they detained him, questioned him. They have a stand your ground law there. It's on tape. You know what I'm saying? He was involved in an assault of a robbery. He had all rights. Gun register. He's recently released a statement of, yeah, thank you for the stand your ground law. He'll be contacting his lawyers to see if he can press charges on the dudes that did that. He's an NFL player. He's not a gangster, so it doesn't follow around snitching. I love it. Leave people shit alone. Leave people alone, bro. And especially leave crazy people alone. And know where you at with open carry states and stand your ground laws. See, this is the thing about it. EDG, some of you niggas should have never had money, bro. Y'all out here low bottom chain snatching. They chain snatching and purse snatching went out in my era. Trust me, that is not no gangster shit. There's so many ways to get paid these days. Like buy a shirt, sell a plate. Some of y'all got side bitches that cook their ass off, cooking with Kaya. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but hold on. What do you think about
it out as in why you niggas chain snatching? Like that's how all this shit started. You niggas then got up on the nigga, and he got some chunky shit on it, right? And you niggas is so starving that you try to snatch AB chain and almost lost your life.
Mina Azul, what's good? Thank you for joining. Yeah. Dubs doing music, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. So what do you say to this? This is what I've heard, right? This is the story that I've heard.
Yeah.
Apparently, AB was in Dubai with the dude he got in a fight with at Aiden Ross's thing. This was in 2023 or something like that. While they were in Dubai, AB was staying at the guy's condo who he got in a fight with, the Muslim guy. The guy let them stay there. When he got back to the condo, AB and his cousin were there without him, and his chain was missing. So he hit up AB and was like, yo, where's my chain? I can't find my chain. And so AB was like, my cousin took it, but I promise you, I'm going to get it back from him as soon as I can.
Yeah.
A couple weeks go by. Homeboy never gets his chain back. So he presses AB and he says, look, I'm going to need you to give me some sort of collateral until you get my chain back from your cousin, because my chain's worth $100,000 and I need to know, I want it back. Yeah. So AB gives this dude his chain, gives this dude some jewelry as collateral for the chain for the missing chain.
Yeah.
The dude leaves. When the dude leaves, AB calls the police on this nigga and says this dude stole his chain.
Says this dude, shit, I didn't even hear all this shit. See,
yeah. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. It gets crazier. So
yeah,
the dude says AB stole his chain. I mean, AB says this dude stole his chain after he willingly gave it to the dude. And the police go and arrest this nigga, and he's locked up in Dubai for 40 days. Damn. For 40 days until he can prove that the situation isn't what AB says.
Yeah.
He gets out of jail. He sees AB on some red carpet wearing his chain. Wearing his chain that he said his cousin stole. So he said it's up on site when I see this nigga, but he sued AB and he sued him for $180,000. He got $100,000 for his chain and $80,000 for damages, apparently.
Yeah.
But so all this happens. This dude goes to Aiden Ross's party, and as soon as he sees AB, swings on this nigga immediately. But then AB says this dude's trying to steal his chain.
That's the thing about it. You get on the nigga immediately and then get whooped. They got whooped and chased up and shot at.
That's crazy.
See, I had a whole different reel if I had got that information, but I just went with the information that was out there. You know what I'm saying? As in what you can see. But now that story you tell, it goes back to what I said. Leave AB alone. Just leave him alone, guys. Leave this, bro. That nigga is crazy, bro. Like EIE used to tell me I'm crazy. I got all my senses, bro.
That nigga got a few. That's normal with his track record.
Yeah,
like AB is known for doing shit off his name. You'll do it because you want him to be wherever with you or at your property or whatever, jewelry store, shopping store, whatever. And that nigga will just rob niggas because he don't have money like that no more. So he just taking shit. Like he went to the store. There was some clothing store he went to, and the niggas was like, "Oh yeah, let me borrow some of these clothes, and I'm gonna send them back." That nigga was like $200,000-$300,000 worth of stuff. That nigga ain't never get that shit back.
Bro, he got the lawsuit with the arena football. His team, he never played them. They took his team out of arena football because they said he never played the athletic fees, and they're suing him too. Like his baby mama, bro.
That's why.
With his baby mama suing him, nigga. She showed up one day. The nigga wiped the house clean. Like he don't she don't take care of the kids. Like he's diabolical, cuz like me, if I knew AB, bro, I would really treat AB like an enemigo. I wouldn't give a fuck about that NFL shit, nothing. Like, nigga, you stay over there, nigga. We ain't got time for your foolishness.
He just seems like he's out of his mind. Prominent films, Palafox was good. Palafox says we on his car play. What up, man? What up? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This might be the first time on the car play. So what's up?
So when he came back, Aiden Ross was streaming live, right? So when he came back in there, they're like, "Oh yeah, good. We good. We glad to see you good, AB." He goes, "I got CTE." I said, "Oh, see this nigga right here, bro."
Can I say this? I saw. So this is a different conversation, but I saw when he got out and he was in the room, and it was like Charleston. It was all the big streamers in the room, right, with Aiden Ross. When I saw that room, I was like, this is the biggest room of fucking losers in the world. And these niggas control hip-hop right now, bro. Like, when you actually see all of them in one room together, I was like, oh, this is why we're fucked as a culture. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I had never seen a room of powerful people that I wanted to be in less than that right there. Than that
I agree with. Hey, it's crazy that you say that because I was looking at it, and with the recent shit with like Aiden Ross and Dolce and Charleston's relationship with Aiden, the shit going on with DDG, I was really looking at these dudes like, I don't want to hang out with none of these dudes. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was the Straight Lace No Chase was up there and I was straight. I went like, "Hey, Mike, come over here." Nah, I'm cool. I would deny all invitations. Like, no, I don't want to hang out with you niggas, cause like you niggas is
like
weird.
For real. The way streamers be talking about rappers is how I feel about streamers. Like, I don't give a fuck if Connect the Coast have 5 million streams, nigga. I don't want shit to do with Aiden Ross, my nigga. I want nothing to do with that nigga. Like, so I don't want to meet Mr. Beast. I don't want to meet none of these niggas.
There was a conversation the other day. The homie say, "Hey, Mike, what if Adam 22?" He said, "What if you went viral on Straight Lace No Chase and Adam 22 invited you to?" I would deny it. Like, you would never have me sit next to Adam 22. Never. Me and Cuz don't have nothing to talk about. Because I know throughout the interview, it would be that one shot of Don Julio that I take that I just reach across the table and slap Cuz. Like, bam, shut your bitch ass up, Wood.
That part.
What? You call a nigga what?
Grand Mason, shut your bitch ass up. I slapped it. Hey, Uno, I'm a changed man now.
Wood is crazy.
But I'm a changed man now, but some of that penitentiary shit had come out of me out of nowhere.
I see, nigga. You said wood. Nigga said nigga thought of the shot. It's not slap that wood.
Noah, you fake it. Thank you for joining. DJ the Princess. Fuck Aiden Ross. Which bitch says not Mr. Beast. I especially don't want to meet Mr. Beast, my nigga. That's the nigga I want to meet the least.
Yeah, because that nigga go tell you. That nigga go say, "Hey, Lord, every time I see you, you got a scarf on. Take the scarf off and never wear the scarf for a whole year. And at the end of the year, I give you $5 million.
That's exactly what you're tell her.
I don't want you as a friend, nigga. Every life is a bargain, is a deal, nigga. Like, I want.
See, I didn't even know that about him, but that makes me like him even less. Like, I just don't like.
That's what he does. Like, that's literally what he does. Like, oh, what's your greatest fear?
Hey,
Okay,
keep it
hold
with
it. The spider, hold a spider for an hour, and I give you $100 million. Like,
I'm gonna keep it real with you niggas. I hate to say it, he's one of them niggas. He can bargain with Big Mike. Mr. BCB.
I would do that. I would do that for 100 people in the chat before I did that for $5 million for Mr. B. I'll do that. I'll do that for 100 people in the chat. If we get 100 people in the chat, I'll go no scarf. No scarf.
No
100
scarf.
people in the 100 people in the chat, no scarf.
Less than $5 million? You won't do it for the $5 million?
Nah, not from him.
Just
I'll do it for
Mr.
$5 million from anybody else.
Hey.
DJ the Princess, no disrespect to the cool white people, but fuck all these white people that come into our culture and disrespect us every chance they get. Yeah, like Aiden Ross is one that like he is quick to embrace people that like fully disrespect black people. Like the shit he was saying about Doechii was crazy to me. Like, because he don't have that same energy for rappers that do way crazier shit than she does.
But look, so they called him out on it. They said, nigga, don't let your relationship with Drake get you fucked up. That's exactly what that nigga Punch put an educational good tweet up. Like, check it out. We're gonna run across each other. We understand the relationships. We understand what's going on, right? But keep it respectful, right? Before you turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And niggas basically in layman's terms, don't let your relationship with Drake get you fucked up. Because he doubled down on the shit with Doechii. Because
I didn't see the double down. I didn't see the double down.
Like he did it again because she did a post.
Since we talking about it, let the people know what he said in the first place, and then
so
say
Aiden Ross basically, I'm not gonna call it a crash out because I hate that term, crash out. Aiden Ross basically went on a rant about Doechii and was calling her an industry plant, saying that she's talentless, called her a bunch of bitches, said fuck her, why she's here, just totally disrespectful to Doechii. You know what I'm saying? And it caught fire. And the TD camp responded like, keep it classy. We understand.
But hold on. The reason he did it is because when she was coming down so at the Met Gala, when you come down the elevator, they block the elevator so you can't see the celebrities' outfits until they walk out onto the carpet. It's like a reveal, and it's like a big thing at the Met Gala. So when Doechii came down the elevator at the Met Gala, her assistants or her staff didn't have enough because they put umbrellas over the top, and then there's like this thing that surrounds the elevator, so you can't see over it and you can't see in it. But there wasn't enough umbrellas at the top, so there were paparazzi at the top shooting down that saw her outfit before she got out of the elevator. And so she kind of snapped, and she was like, "Can a bitch get more umbrellas? What the fuck are you? I need them right now, right fucking now. Hurry up." So she was telling her staff to hurry up. And so he was saying, fuck her, she's a bitch and she's a piece of shit because that was her reaction at the Met Gala. But I'm like, nigga, you're friends with wife beaters and shit, and you don't have this energy for niggas that be beating their wife and shit. Like, so to spaz out on her for that is crazy. I'm not even a Doechii fan like that. And to me, it just was given like, you wanted an opportunity to talk shit about a black woman, and that's what you took this as an opportunity.
There you go. I didn't know that, but I caught the stream. And I'm just like, I haven't been a fan of Aiden Ross, bro. He picks and chooses, you know what I'm saying? He meat rides. He's up in that class.
You on mute.
He meat rides. He's on me rides meat.
Yeah, he rides meat. You know, just before you came off suspension, let's not talk about how you was letting every nigga in the industry whoop you and cheat you in gambling, and you still friends with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You're a meat rider. Nigga ain't never gonna come and book me for $100,000 and get caught cheating and not paying.
Nigga, when I seen how Playboy Cardi did him, like just drove by and picked up the cash and left and didn't do it. I was like,
this came on this shit, masked up for 2 minutes. Yeah. Album on the way. 100,000.
That was the first time I had ever heard of Aiden Ross. Was that moment? I was like, "Who is this clown? Who is this clown?"
Damn.
Like,
well, you know.
But before that, though, I will say, Aiden has always been like a controversial person, but in a different way. Like before that, he was known for doing the gay shit, the gay white boy shit with the rappers. So like he was the first one to have the rappers in the studio pop up on the stream, and then he would like, if it was A Boogie, he'd be like, he'll freestyle rap, and then he'll just start saying gay shit, and then niggas be like, nigga, what the fuck? So like that's how he kind of blew up and got big, and then he got addicted to drugs and stopped streaming. Yeah. And now he's streaming again, but that's like.
And then he came back gambling.
He owns Kick.
Yeah.
So he owns Kick. So he only streams on Kick, and he just hires people to work on Kick. And like over the course of time, he was cool because you got it. Like you understood what it was like the jackass of hip hop. And then now it's like it's gotten to the point where he's not even really invited to hip hop no more. So now you just see him in the clown circle. What you talking about? Like I don't look at those niggas as hip hop niggas. I look at Kai as that. Yeah, I feel like everybody else is just clowns at this point. Not clowns, but they're in a stick. Like you're not. They've hit the plateau of streaming. So now they like, and now that's it. So those Charleston White, AB, Aiden Ross, the twins, like those, it's just a room full of like.
It's a room full of self-hating ass people. Like Aiden Ross is a Jewish nigga that loves Kanye, who's a Nazi. Charleston White is a black nigga who hates black. Like it's a room full of niggas like that. Like Academics is a bitch who hates other bitches. Like it's crazy. Onslaught Studios, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
He's another wood I would slap, bro. Like I can't be in these situations where
correct yourself, because he just said shout out somebody, and then you said it was a wood you would slap.
Oh no, we talking about Aiden Ross.
Okay, there we go.
I'm not gonna slap.
I'm just making sure we're good. I'm just making sure we're good.
I'm not gonna slap nobody in the chat. No.
Who's PNB?
Support us. Yeah.
Black Boy Max.
Oh yeah, he is. He's moving right now.
He signed. He just got signed to Motown. So what they're doing now is signing streamers, and then the
same thing that happened with Neon, right?
Yeah,
but Neon different, because Neon. I don't think got signed to it. He said that, but I think that's just cap. Like the same with Act. I think they get those deals were signed for like, I'm gonna give you this amount of money. My people are gonna come through and promote with you, or you're gonna play this song.
Like marketing deals. Whereas Black Max got a record deal.
Black Max is signed to Motown as an artist.
Okay. So, because like I told you about Neon, that's basically a media rush, like for Empire to have their personal medias. You know what I'm saying, for the rollouts for Empire. And probably him walk the red carpet.
Yeah, I mean, he signed to. I mean, at the end of the day, Empire. What he.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
No, we're saying the same thing.
Not you. Trap just said Neon signed to Empire. So let me give you more information, because I let me not do that. So rewind. When a Neon, for example, is signed for what I just said he signed to, right? It is because his particular deal with Empire was because Jello is signed to Empire. So to not sue Jello, because Jello finessed him, the label signed Neon. But it's through a marketing deal. So we have to do our research and shit, and everybody's like in uproars. But we're not really looking at the details, nor do we get the details really. So we're not going to do our own homework. We're just product of what we're consumed with, and then we say that that's facts. But like, what I'm telling you is facts. So like, yeah.
But I knew that off the jump, because Empire don't do this. They do partnerships. So like, yeah.
They're I mean, mainly a distro company with like label services. So yeah, that makes sense. The
Boss Man D-Lo? Oh yeah, I want to hear what you got.
No. Well, speaking of Kai, let's stay here, because this is interesting to me. So Kai Cenat is apparently directing Drake and Party Next Door's new music video, but the way they're doing it is they're taking submissions from their fans. So if you're a fan, you have until like May 24th to submit your idea, your treatment for Drake and Party
really
Next Door.
Really just a scene, because they just said they kind of broke it down. It's really all you get is a scene.
Then yeah, because I didn't know those details. So you go ahead and talk about it, Uno, if you know.
Yeah,
more about
so yeah, pretty much he posted on their page that if you want to, my thing is it came from Nokia, right? Like niggas felt like he should do this, he should do that, it should be in color, it should be this, and niggas kind of were focused on the art that was presented versus on what he should have did. So what his marketing play is I'm gonna have the fans now do the next music video. I didn't know the cuts in that part, so that's dope. But yeah, so pretty much he posted that each fan that they select has to submit to be selected. You got to submit like a minute, a minute scene, and have what you want in the scene, kind of template for them to see, email it to them. If they fuck with it, then they'll use your scene and you'll be part / director, co-creator of the video. So I think they're going to look for like 5 people because the song's like 3 minutes or something like that. So each person gets like 30 seconds to a minute of their in the video, and then they'll chop it to make it the best video.
Got you. So what do you think about this coming from a major artist? Do you think this is going to further dilute the quality of content, or is this just the way things are now, where you create by committee and you create by community and you create for community versus like creating for yourself and presenting something to the community? And which way do you think is better?
Yeah, I think this has always been kind of in his wheelhouse. Like when it came to God's Plan and it came to other videos, he kind of always used outside resources. I don't necessarily think that it's going to be a norm, right? Like it's a lot of work. So I don't think, and I think it just comes back to getting in for him. I think it gets back into the good masses of the public. Like I think that's like the goal at the end of the day is because that's kind of where he's always thrived. That's where he's always lived, is always being the most popular. So to get back in good graces and have people interaction and doing that, you kind of have an interaction music video created. So I think it's dope. I don't see it being a normacy. I think it's definitely a one-off or someone biting the idea and going from there. But it being like a normal thing where everybody's doing that and it's kind of diluting the situation, I don't see that happening.
I think if it goes crazy, I could see that happening, but I just think it's to me, it's the equivalent, and maybe Big Mike, you might have a different take, but to me, it's the equivalent of making it's like when Paris Hilton or Snoop Dogg is a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like Kasa is not a director to me. So it is an interesting way to get a streamer involved in your campaign, but like, do we like that? And do we want to see more of this? I guess is what I'm asking. What do you think, Big Mike?
I like, with me liking Kai, I just want to see how it plays out, to tell you the truth. Like, to see more of it, I like who's doing visuals now. So why even stop the main program of getting a professional person? I think at this time in rap, people are trying to find different ways to get more attention and more views. So, and Kai's the top streamer out here. So I see the move of inviting him of the hype of, oh, he did this, right? But to see more of it, nah, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep the shit how it's been going. Like he definitely just a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And him jumping off into hip hop the way he is, he's accepted. But like you just said, he's not a video producer. Like what?
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm definitely going to keep an open mind. I'm not going to shit on it. I'm going to watch it. I think it's interesting, but my instincts are telling me that I'm not going to love it. but I'm going to try to keep an open mind. Philly says, nah, Kai commented on the stream when the Nokia video dropped. Drake basically says, you do the next one then. Okay, got you.
Okay.
And then Key says, I love it for Kai, but feels desperate from Drake, to be honest. And that's a good point. It does feel a little desperate to me. But we'll see. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let us know what you think in the comments if you're watching at a later date. If you're an artist in the chat and you want us to review your music, you do have a couple more minutes. And I have a song I want to premiere from Uno and Big Time Bake, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to do that before the end of the show. But it's $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal if you want us to review your music. And if we give you a score higher than a 9, you can become an 805 song. You should know. We do have a brand new CTC radio chart, but I'm going to go over that tomorrow because today I want to talk about, I'm going to just put out my wishes out there. I'm going to put my wishes, since I know people are watching now, since I know people are paying attention now, I want to put my wishes out there, my hopes and my wishes for the coast. There's 2 things that I want to wish. One is shout out to 3BK Rue for being number 1 10 weeks in a row. And we are going to talk about that tomorrow. But 2 things. So one, the reason that there's not a lot of, I can only speak for SLO County, but the reason there's not a lot of like nightlife places in SLO County is because there's only, I think, 3 to 5 liquor licenses in San Luis Obispo County. So most of the bars are owned by the same people that have 1 liquor license. So like most of the bars are owned by the same 3 people that have the liquor licenses. Apparently, there's 10 more liquor licenses coming to San Luis Obispo County in the next year or so. So my dream, and a liquor license for a place where you can dance and have a nightclub costs about $20K for the license, and then another $10-15K for the spot to get started. So that's about $35. Let's call it $50,000. I would love to have $50,000 in the next 5 years to buy one of these licenses, to buy one of these liquor licenses and have a nightlife spot where, we know that we have a joint where people like us are welcome there and we don't have to, beg and scrape to get treated fairly. When we bring entertainment, we bring dollars and we bring attention. That's one wish I'm going to put out there. So if anybody sees this, clip this out, share this to your rich uncle, share this to your investor folks in San Luis Obispo 805. Let them know we want a CTC liquor license. Number 2.
I got 10 on it.
Let's go. You feel me? So I'm going to put 5 on it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be a minor investment, but I'm going to market the fuck out of it. I'll put 5 on it. But if you put the whole 50K, if you put the whole 50K, we can do a 90-10 partnership. You can do a 90-10 profit split. It's just all the marketing and shit got to be handled by Connect the Coast. Let's talk about it offline, but I'm with it. Night D Lodi, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. The second thing, and I talked to Uno about this a little bit over the weekend. So there's a rapper named Bravo the Bag Chaser. I am not familiar with him, but Bravo the Bag Chaser came to San Luis Obispo. Shout out to Isaiah 2 Turn and Slow Elevate Slow. They brought Bravo the Bag Chaser out to San Luis Obispo on Friday, and I went. It was at the Grange Hall on Broad.
It was
on Friday. Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
Well, give me more background on Bravo the Bag Chaser, because I don't know. I did look him up, and he had a couple videos with 30 million views, 70 million views.
Yeah.
I never heard of him. So tell me a little bit about him and I'll continue, Big Mike.
He's part of that new LA sound. You know what I'm saying? He's out of LA. He's had some big features. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know about him. I've heard him on tracks with people I listen to. I haven't really gotten to his music on his solo, but I caught him on a Blueface feature. You know what I'm saying? A Little Weirdo feature out of San Diego. So that's how I know him. He's part of that new generation of LA rappers. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. Trap said I murdered his name. Well, how do I say it right? I think I saw it say Bravo the Bag Chaser.
Bravo the Bag Chaser?
I think that's what his name was. I'm pretty sure. Bravo the Bag Chaser.
Yeah, Bravo the Bag Chaser. The Bag Chaser.
That's what the flyer said. Anyway.
What's he saying you murdered his name for?
I probably murdered it on Facebook when I didn't post
that nigga. Who cares? Get to your point. Fuck that nigga name.
My point is,
no, I was lining Trap up, Uno.
I know, and I'm telling Trap. Yeah. Fuck that nigga name.
No, I want to tell Trap. I want to tell Trap when he become a grammar Nazi. Shut up. Anyway, go ahead, Lord.
Doo-wop in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I saw hella people excited to come see this dude, right? Like when we post, so I was tagged as a collaborator on the flyer, and the flyer got 1,500 likes. There's never been one post on Connect the Coast that has ever got 1,500 likes, ever. Not one, other than this post. So I was like, oh shit, this gonna be lit. Maybe what everybody's talking about matters. Maybe when people have millions of views, it matters. Maybe when you go hella viral, it matters. I don't believe that. I've never believed that virality mattered, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to being wrong. So I go to the concert. I pull up on Devin. We're in a venue that holds about 200 people. There is a maximum of maybe 80 people in the building. This dude has hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, getting hella likes on social media. Yeah. And only 80 people popped out to see him.
80
right?
People.
And slow. 80, maybe 82. Let's say 100 people. 100 people popped out to see him.
Yeah.
For $25 a piece. So that means for $25 a piece. I bet they paid him. I'm getting to my point. I bet they paid him $2,500 to come. It couldn't have been more than $2,500 because it was at the Grange Hall in Slow, and that's just a $2,500 venue. My point is, I want to see these promoters. I'm talking to you, Isaiah Two-Turn. I'm talking to you, Danny. I'm talking to you, Devin. Give 25 artists on the coast $100 and have them sell tickets, and there'll be way more popping than that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay people to come to the coast and come to I personally think it's better to have more people there with a lesser name than to have a bigger name there with no people. Personally.
Yeah.
But I want to see promoters to start being, to stop. It just feels clout chasey, right? It feels like y'all are really excited to bring out this nigga who has a name online, but don't nobody really give a fuck about this nigga, instead of contributing to a movement that's already happening. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do you one better, man. Me and OG just had the Cinemadness show, and then we had the clicker at the door. There was 150 people that came out to the event. At the end of the day, those same people that came to an event maybe throw their own events and don't even look at the niggas that are in their city doing more than whoever the fuck Bravo the bag is. So my point that I'm making is, no, they're not going to do that. They don't look at success they're not looking to be successful. They're looking to be clout. And you see that with the moves that they make. You see that with most of the moves people make. Most of the moves people make is to set them up to be the show, the highlight. It goes back to what we were saying about Aiden. Aiden is the richest nigga in the room that he's in. He's in a room full of dweebs. So when Aiden says something, everybody laughs. He's the godfather of the shit. Everybody does what Aiden wants because he's cutting the check. There's no difference than what these artists are doing and what these people are doing, choosing these events that they are the best and that they're the best person, right? People in Arkstar, sure, it would be bigger, right? Because I don't know him, but 3 people in the chat know who he is. So I assume y'all know him more than y'all know Jayla Alexis. And a bunch of niggas came out to her. But that kind of defeats the point, that kind of makes the point that I'm making. No one's looking to build the community and build like they say they are. They just want to be the guy that you have to come to and not be the guy that you create things with. And we're kind of.
But I get what you're saying, but I think even on a business sense, right? Like Casey Family, I'm exaggerating when I say give 25 artists $100. But like, if you pay Bravo the Bag Chaser $2,500 and not even 100 people come to the show, then you're probably in the red instead of in the black. What I'm saying is pay 10 artists $1,000 or pay 5 artists $200. That's $1,000. You're still paying way less. You're getting way more promo, and you're getting it's just a better business decision. Obviously,
and you're having them sell their own tickets, right? And
exactly. Obviously, it fits my agenda,
right?
but it's a better business move.
Yeah. So Mike Sherm came and packed the Fremont. You know what I'm saying? AZ Type went on a podcast, and it's the same. I'm about to talk in circles, but the Grange Hall is also a bad venue to even have a concert, though.
But to me, that's my point. Like, if you have to book this dude at the Grange Hall, like Mike Sherm is a different conversation. Because if you can book Fremont, you don't need local assistance. If you could book the Fremont, because you can't just book the Fremont. You have to be selling hard tickets to even be considered to book the Fremont, or you got to pay 10 bands. Those are the two options. Yeah. So Mike Sherm is selling hard tickets. That's why he could book the Fremont. Bravo, the Bag Chaser, clearly is not. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's just not worth the $2,500, even though he has, and I'm assuming he could have charged them $5,000. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was a minimum of $2,500. And it just, the clout maybe is doing what they wanted to do. But to me, I feel like as an attendee, if you on stage and you have pictures with you and Bravo the Bag Chaser on stage, but you can only show the first row of the crowd and you don't want to show the back because it's not lit, that's not a good look to me. Mm-hmm. But I mean, maybe people see it differently. I don't know. Key says if you capitalize off of it and convert it to ticket sales, but most people get happy with just the virality. They realize they can get paid off of platforms and then don't worry about the conversion rates. Yeah, I guess I see that. Ventura Tide Pod says that's a cool idea, Sanctus. Viral artists are notorious for not selling live shows. My wife is in the music business and her label is no longer signing internet stars. I actually, when I went to the Billboard conference I went to a few weeks ago, that was the big conversation of all these people's like all the big labels were saying like, we're signing artists that don't even have a following. Yeah. But the following that they have is engaged. Like they get hella likes from the little following they have. And everybody's saying we'd rather sign someone with an active small community than a big inactive community. So I think we'll start seeing like when these rappers that you can't name or remember start falling off, you know, we'll see our promoters start pivoting. But then remember I said this to the artists that are in here. When these promoters start pivoting, charge them. Because they were willing to pay for Bravo the Bag Chaser. They were willing to pay for Pico the pet shaver. I don't even know who these niggas are. They're willing to pay for all these niggas that you never heard of. So when they pivot back to local, charge these niggas. Yeah. Charge these niggas. Because it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense like for you to do something for the clout and they don't want to do something for the clout. So I'm gonna stop there. Y'all got anything to add to that?
No, that was good. Yeah.
Let me I'm gonna play this record and then I'm gonna load up the premiere for Uno. Like I said, you guys have a couple more minutes if you want us to review your music. Let us know. $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and we got you. Don't forget, Connect the Coast just dropped a brand new video called Reminisce. The link for that is in our Instagram bio. And I'm going to be dropping a new clip of a new video tomorrow. And if the clip gets 100 likes before Friday, then I'll drop it on Friday. But I'm really excited. It's Vuvu Lee, Frost Dynasty. It's a dope video, dope song. So look out for that tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's get into this marquee. And then I'm going to load up this Uno.
Now watching the official music video for Options featuring Randy White on CTC Radio. Let's get it.
I'm a new big rapper, page rapper. I'm usually doing it. At the Rossi acting up, gon' put us on the rocks. You knew what it was, and now you run like you could never want me. Playing the field, got your cocky, running some game.
money, I wanna play both sides. Like 1 minute I want it, next minute I change my mind. I let it be open and free to say anything I want to anybody. Pressure but the love and get on top of me. I can't make her leave if she don't wanna leave.
Here for a good time, not love. My heart's been picked up. I can't live down my God. Know your role, play your part. Peace knows what's poppin'. New flavors, you know what I can't lose it, cause you know that I can't miss my options. Time to wonder, ain't no stopping. New flavors, know what I'm can't play for games, cause you know that I can't miss my options. Now what you gonna do? You can tell your friends to get with my friends. We can do this like every weekend.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Marquis and Randy White. All options. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. It's available on all streaming platforms. I noticed that the song, Uno, this song just says Big Time. I assumed it was you and Big Time, but who's on this song?
It's OG featuring myself and Big Time Bake.
Okay, OG David James, you Big Time Bake.
Yeah.
And it's called Big Time?
Yeah.
We played this before, right? Is this a new version?
Yeah, you ain't played the whole song.
Gotcha.
Yeah, y'all didn't play the whole song. You gave a nigga just a tease.
Dope. Let me get at the chat real quick. Trap Guy says, on my soul, it's a fee for that. I feel that witch bitch with the dancing emoji. Cav in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Cece says, I freaking love Key. He's so talented. Trap Guy says, I suggest all artists go extra hard now. Network, put the ego aside if you have one. Study a marketing hustle and may God be with you. They coming for the Central Coast. That part. Adrianita, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. DJ The Prince with the Flames. And CC says, yee. So let's get into this. It's brand new music. OG David James, the name Uno, Big Time Bake. What's it called?
Big Time.
Big Time. CTC Radio. Yeah, this shit's about.
Nike's on my feet, shout out to Mac Miller. Don't play with me, don't be dishonest. I'm not Tiller. Flip the cup when I finish the drink, a big sipper. I'm a star in my city, I'm high as the Big Dipper. Shit, I don't got ops. If you don't like me, then it's one-sided. Y'all been sleeping too long, no Joe Biden. Crashing out by myself, don't need co-pilots. Got a good feeling, this the one, no flow rider. They don't wanna see me rap like this. Latina, butterization, with the chopsticks. Old news, that boy old news. I was in a trap with my dog cooking Pro Tools. I went Uno, and he probably got those bitches. Every time I rap, I am not missing. Hunter at the show, he gon' hit switches. This is not a game, I am not glitching. That's a dog, he a Rottweiler. 4-2 in my cup, fuck your Budweiser. She love me if I'm broke, that's a 4-lifer. Bro got the gold bust down, that's a 4-9er. Hey, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin.
Everything I do, my first name, I don't do none less. Look of the year, they playing checkers while I'm playing chess. Rushing to the back, put in the time, boy, I need a check. I don't miss shit, this shot wet, get it out the net. In the cut with Brody, Shaq and Kobe, this ain't nothing nice. Feel like Zach and Cody, Millie Mosby, this the sweetest life. Talking on that boy, we spin his block like wheels, rolling dice. Supreme duo, OG Steve Young and Bake Jerry Rice. That boy think he could lie till I sent his ass to OG David. Know some little niggas slaying rock, feel like I'm raising cane. These niggas more like bitches acting funny, acting Damon Wayne. Where I've been spending, look like I'm trying to make a cut for Wayne. BIGTIME, baby. Wanna make it big time, come with me, baby. I ain't never doing shit for the free, baby. Cost a Bitcoin to hang with Bacon OG, baby. Wow.
We do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow.
Pick it up and stack it up and get it laced. I send the Addy, baby, yeah, she did the race. I'm running through these houses like I'm Eddie Lace. shit 1,000 for sorrows, that's a petty grace. Yeah, I'm dipping out the club, this shit be feeling risky. I know bitches in your section, man, that look fishy. Man, these niggas say they gangsta, where your mob ties? That nigga swear he got a baddie, I fuck like 9 times. That nigga say he a big dog, how the fuck he a big dog? That nigga really chihuahua, that nigga 5'5". That nigga say he big dog, but how the fuck he big dog? That nigga really a pussy and he got 9 lives. I turn the strip club up, baby, that's my vibe. Me and OG smoking the blunt, he got the 5th rate. He ain't only fucking with shorty unless her tits right. Now I'm only fucking with shorty unless her ass tight. Hello, bitch.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's brand new music from OG David James, Uno, Big Time Bake. It's called Big Time. The chat going crazy for it. They said club anthem. The beat goes. I'm gonna be twerking to it all summer though.
I'm gonna be. Who said they gonna be
said
twerking
Uno. DJ the Prince says this nigga always too smooth. They like it. They like it.
Who said they gonna be twerking all summer?
Gia, of course.
Tell her put them cheeks up.
Put the cheeks on. Leave the cheeks out. What you mean? I appreciate y'all.
When's that drop?
If everything go how I envision it this week, the video will be dropping this week on Thursday and Friday.
Fire. Yo, shout out. We gotta premiere that one.
For sure. Shout out.
Cool, and I think that's a good place to go ahead and end it, man. Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Man, y'all know what the fuck it is. You're fucking right. Straight Lace No Taste around all platforms, man. Search, I'm going to print this week, and outside of that, catch me here Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock with the Uno nigga from 7 Records and the Lord nigga from Connect the Coast. Yada.
The Uno nigga is crazy. That shit is crazy. Good looking DJ the Prince, you know what I mean? They call me Tony Hawk. But yeah, man, y'all subscribe to the pod. Patreon.com/7pn. New episode is out now for only audio listeners. You can go get it where you get all your podcasts. And then if you want to see our beautiful faces, subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/7pn. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays, me and Ocean on the Night Lounge. We'll be going crazy this Tuesday, so make sure y'all tap in. And then I'm here Monday through Friday with the gang. You know the deal.
I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Yes, sir. All right. Peace. Wow. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station committed to the coast because we put the coast in West Coast. Y'all think that's easy to say, but it's not because I'm saying it off the top of my head. I actually made that shit up off the top of my head one day. Now I got to remember it all the time. So it's not easy to say, but it's true. We put the coast in West Coast. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Ventura Tide Pod says, by the way, I will invest in that liquor license for free drinks for life. I like that. But I know you can drink, so it's got to be a big investment, but I'm with that. If you like what we do and you want to support the channel, make sure you visit our website and become a member. That's the best way to help us grow the channel. Our website is connect.club, CONNECT.club. Become a member. It's $7 a month. That's the highest tier. You get discounts on merch, exclusive content, and more. But you could also become a free member, so you don't have to spend anything. And you still get some value out of that. You still get discounts on merch. You still get exclusive content. So head to the website, become a member. It really helps us out. Get yourself some merch. Definitely stream our album. Check out Kush GPT and Connect Kush comic books that are more new issues of that are coming very soon. More music on the way, more videos on the way, and all of that can be found on our website, connect.club. Or you can tap the link in our Instagram bio or the website and our YouTube profile or any profile that you're watching this from. If you missed any part of this episode, you can rewatch it on YouTube, Meta, and Twitch. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Don't drink and drive.
Ooh, baby, you serving. Look at them curves, I see how they curving. Baby, colder than frost, I be colder than Kerwin. Wanna get my lips on it, tryna sip it like bourbon. Little baby, it's urgent. You been had a nigga perving for so long. Feelings that I got for you so strong. Try to take you on a ride, baby, hold on. You and me can't see how it could go wrong. You a queen, I'm a god, that's a combo. A little candlelight, then little convo. Take you home, me beat it like bongos. And in the morning, we be listening to mambo.
I spent all night in the lab. You coming over with your overnight bag. Ask yourself, am I the bitch you ever had? I'm your dog like a chocolate puppy lab. She pulling up, she said I never make a sound. I got the smoothest, Miss